So I suppose that I should start this story this week about where I am and why I'm here. It would appear like we need a little bit of a life update, so first off, that's my cat. Sorry I've been gone so long. I wanted to be super consistent with these vlogs, and I had planned for that, but you know, life sometimes lifes, and that's where we are. You know, we had a really bad hurricane, and I had family affected by that hurricane. So my family thankfully wasn't in Asheville, North Carolina at the time. They were in Chicago visiting other family members, but they weren't sure if they had a house or a life to go back to. So they came and stayed with me. And while I share a lot on these vlogs and a lot on social, that doesn't necessarily mean that my family or anyone in my life also consents to sharing that much. So I didn't want to film that time, that difficult time. And then after that, someone else in my family had a cancer diagnosis. I just got off a plane to Pennsylvania, which is where I was born and where an entire side of my family still lives, because we found out some very bad news about a family member who I needed to come visit, because I don't know if I'll get another chance to. So I'm here for the weekend until Monday. I will arrive home very late Monday night, probably like 2 a.m. And there's more to this story about why I took 2 weeks off from making these vlogs, but I will tell you that once I get inside my Airbnb and settled. Okay, I was delusional that I could do that with one hand. Record scar damage. No, we're good. I am here for family. So it's just been a really tough 2 weeks, and I haven't really had a lot of time to process because there's also a ton of shit going on with work. I got an opportunity to do a really cool shoot, so I'm in like super disciplined mode with fitness. I have a personal trainer 3 times a week. My eating is super regimented. I am going to get whatever results are humanly possible within 30 days leading up to this shoot. And that's all going on aside the fact of like regular work, where at the end of the year, holidays are coming, and there's just a lot going on. I'm on such a tight deadline with 1,000 pieces of my business and of, I don't know, personal goals that I want to achieve, that I don't actually believe in my heart or in my mind, like mentally, that this is the time to take my foot off the gas. And I think that's what's going to be kind of the last month and a half of this year, is going to be recouping and processing all the things that I'm going through right now, and also the year that I've had, because the year that I've had has been crazy. But while I'm here, even amongst everything going on, I still have podcast episodes I need to film. I have this vlog that I need to film. I already missed 2 weeks, and I am super beating myself up about it, but that's life, and that is a piece I will give myself grace on for sure. Yeah, I just need to get through this weekend. There's this quote that Layla Hermosi has, someone I follow. Highly recommend you follow her too. She's an incredible woman in business. But she has this quote that it's a little toxic the way some of you guys are going to receive this, I think, but it goes, fuck your feelings, stick with the plan. And it's not like fuck your feelings, like they're not valid or they don't matter, you shouldn't feel them or process them. That's not what it means. It means that you can feel them and you can process them and you can behave and act out of accordance with them, and you can do the things you set out to do anyways. And I believe that all the people I really respect and admire are really good at that. They're really good at sticking with the plan, even when the rest of the world or the rest of your world feels like chaos. So I want to be a person that can stick with her commitments and stick with her plans. I want to do things in accordance with that. And I want to have the outcomes that come from doing that and doing those things. So it's not that, fuck my feelings, but everyone gets their cards, We're all dealt stuff. So all I'm thinking about is I'm saying all this now. The next clip's gonna cut to me fucking crying hysterically. We'll see what happens. Right now I need to unpack. Just got back from spending the day with my family. It was a really good day. I got to see people I haven't seen in a long time. Got to spend time with people that I need to spend time with. And overall, it was good. There was a lot of laughter and I don't know, a lot of good moments, I think. More good moments than bad. So I'm happy about that. I still have some work to do tonight. There's a bathtub in this house, so I'm gonna take a bath and enjoy that because I don't have a bathtub and I love baths. I've got to take care of a bunch of stuff on my laptop still tonight. Probably sit and try to record some of those podcasts I need to knock out, and then organize kind of next week when I get home. Prepare to organize for next week when I get home. The biggest concern right now is not falling off track. I definitely did not stick to my fitness goals today. I ate really bad, but because I was eating with family, so it's I'd rather do this socially, But yeah, a little bit of guilt, but that's okay. So now I'm just gonna get some work done, relax for a little bit, and recoup. Overall, it was a good day. I can't complain. And all of this is happening while I have this shoot coming up. I'm pre-planning and pre-shooting and pre-doing everything I can for SWCEO so that courses are going to come out and podcasts will be dropping, and we're still doing our Twitter spaces, and there's been a lot going on and there's a lot coming up. So before I get into anything else, I want to show you some updates that have been going on in the house, because while life has been lifing, there has been some movements on the house, so I might as well share some of those while we're here. I should also add in that the next few weeks are also going to be chaos. I will be going this weekend to work Exotica, New Jersey. It's November, Mel. So I'm going to be at Exotica, New Jersey, working a booth. So if you are going to be in Exotica and you're part of the CEO squad, especially if you're inside CEO Society, please come say hi to me. I will be there. I would love to say hi. I love to grab a photo, all the things. And then that's this weekend. The following weekend, I fly to Europe for the shoot that I have been spending the last month since I got home from Europe preparing for. Super nervous, to be honest. I've never done anything like this before. And this is my first mainstream professional shoot in adult. So you'll have to stay tuned for that. I decided that I was going to pursue that opportunity mainly because I wanted to know what that was like what it's like to be on a set, what it's like to do production. There's so many creators in our community that shoot mainstream content and shoot for adult, and I don't have a lens to offer them in terms of experience. I don't have any advice to give them. I've never done it. So part of why I wanted to do this was to be able to have a little bit of that lens. Obviously, shooting for every studio is going to be different. Shooting different types of content is going to be different, but I'll have a little bit of insight, and I thought that would be a cool experience to just do and to have to share. And also, I'm excited about it. doing some studio content could be really good for my career. It could be really good in terms of traffic. Really, I think the only value in shooting for studio these days is for the exposure and the traffic, more or less. So I'm excited to see how that turns out. So some of the big updates inside the house are things like plumbing have started to go in. A bunch of the electrical is partially ran. You can see some more plumbing here. Ooh, this is going to be kind of like that pot filler thing when you make food over the stove. The big update is that the fireplace was delivered. So look at the fireplace. And for scale, like look how I could literally fit in here. So that's really exciting. Fireplace is almost completely installed. And in the basement, they started running our HVAC, so our heating and cooling. Let me show you that. Of course, there's like barely any light down here, so this is gonna be hard to see, but up there, you can start to see that is our HVAC line. So our air conditioner will push air through there. Again, you can see more plumbing for this bathroom. Just a lot of little things coming together. And then out here, we have the rest of this footer has been run. So you can see the concrete and the rebar. So this is going to be a retaining wall that gets built here shortly. And then there's a little bit of that on the other side as well. All this will be built up, so we'll have a retaining wall. It'll kind of go up to the top of that edge of the house. Things are coming along quickly too. It's exciting. So I don't know if I ever actually told the story about why I wanted to build this house, because it wasn't exactly I guess fun. I don't recommend building a house. It's been 4 years and a lot of headaches. But when I was in high school, it was my senior year, our house got foreclosed on. So like I was a part of the, 2008 market crash, and my mom was actually out of town at the time. And the people showed up at our doorstep and handed me, because I was newly turned 18, the foreclosure notice. And our house was in foreclosure and we had to get out. So ever since then, it has kind of been like my life's mission to have a place where everyone could go. Have somewhere that was safe for my whole family, where if they like needed a leg up or needed help or just like had to start over, everyone would have some place to go. And that was my mission when I bought this property. And that's kind of been like, if I'm honest, like that's like my why, or like my driver for success, at least up until now, is like, I want to make sure everyone has a place to go. And I always thought once I had the property in the house and once it was paid off, so no one could take it from me, technically, I guess, couldn't take it from me, then I would feel like I've made it, like I'm a success, and that I had this peace of mind of knowing my family will always be taken care of. So especially this past couple weeks where, we didn't know if part of my family had their home anymore, or when someone gets unexpectedly sick, it's a reminder of why I'm doing so many of the things I'm doing. Is like, if someone got sick and couldn't work or had nowhere to go, they could come here. If someone lost their home in a natural disaster, they could come here. And it's been a while since reality kind of humbled me in a way to remind me what I'm doing this for, like what the purpose of all of this is. And it's so easy to forget. It's so easy to forget. So anyway, That's why I haven't been vlogging. And to be honest, I haven't really processed anything. I keep telling myself I'm going to, and I'll make time to do that at some point. But I don't have the time now. Right now I need to complete the next thing and do the next thing and get to the next checkpoint. Like, it's so important for me to just be where I am and do the things I actually can do and have control over. That is the mission. It is to survive another day, make it to the conference this weekend, be at XBiz New Jersey, and then make it to Europe and be there and give the best performance I can. And I think that's all I can really do right now. So if you're watching this and you weren't consistent with something or you fell off course, me too. And it's okay. And then we do it again. Course correct. I'll do it with you. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.